What it do, what it does, folks, Que Swazy here, back with another theory video. Before I talk about this theory that I have on the Dragon Ball Z Super Gods, I do want to shout out my last theory that I had on the Transformers. The link will be down below. This theory will be about the Zeno, the Priest, the Angels, the Destroyer Gods, and the Supreme Kai. Without further ado, let's get into this. Okay, so we know that Zeno is the creator of everything. They created 17 universes, but they also have the power to destroy. Now there are a lot of things to a universe. You have to make planets, solar systems, black holes, Milky Ways, etc. I want you to keep those in mind, but for this theory we are only going to use 3 planets. Those 3 planets will be Earth, Sun, and the Moon. Every universe has to have these 3 planets. 17 times 3 equals 51. So that's 51 planets that the Zeno had to create and keep balance. Now in the anime, we have not seen Zeno create anything, but we do know he can destroy.
All of existence, go away!
Okay, so what if I told you managing 17 universes was too much for Mr. Zeno? So he created the Grand Prix. The Grand Prix has the same powers of Zeno. Now even though in the anime we have not seen the Grand Prix destroy anything, we know he has the power of creation.
それでは力の大会部舞台の作成にかかります。出来上がりまで少々かかりますので、力の大会本戦までお時間をいただきたいと存じます。
But even for the Grand Prix, managing 17 universes was too much for him to handle. So he created the Angels. Now, there are only 13 because the rest of the universes was destroyed. Now we know that the Angels have the same power as the Grand Prix and Zeno. Now in the anime, we have not seen the Angels destroy anything, but we do know they have the power of creation.
50 standard lengths aside ought to be sufficient. Make it too big and the spectators can't be close enough to the action.
Now item 3.
Concession stands! That's the one thing we can't do without!
Oh, alright, fine.
Okay, so 13 Angels and 13 Universes. What if I told you managing the universes were too much for the Angels to handle? So they split the job up. One position of being a destroyer and one position of being the creator. That will be the destroyer and the Supreme Kai. All of this is no coincidence. Why is there a destroyer for every universe, a Supreme Kai for every universe, and an angel for every universe, and every angel answers to the priest, and the priest answers to the Zeno? Now in the anime, we have not seen the Supreme Kai create anything, but we do know they contribute to the balance of the universe while the destroyer destroys planets. Now even though we have not seen the Supreme Kai create a planet yet, we do know they keep balance in the universe. Think how they react when Beerus the Destroyer destroy a planet.
Ancestor, is there something the matter? Is there a problem with the tea? Too bitter?
Are you serious? You didn't feel that?
Between both positions, being a destroyer and a creator as Supreme Kai, what if I tell you being the destroyer takes a lot of work? This is why Beerus takes long naps and simply asks other people to do his job. Just like how he asked Frieza to destroy the planet Vegeta. You would think a creature that can destroy half a planet with just a tap wouldn't have a problem with destroying, but nope.
Whatever happened to planet Vegeta? Wasn't that the Saiyan's world? Didn't Frieza blow it to bits?
Yes, he destroyed it while you were sleeping, which shouldn't come as a surprise, considering you told him to do so.
Well, it's a good thing.
Killing the Saiyan race was a good thing. I mean, the Saiyans are capable of much power. They can become stronger as near death. They are able to turn into an ape, a super ape, and a super warrior. And that's why the Supreme Kai told Beerus to destroy the planet, which he told Frieza to do so.
Well, now that
Now, if you don't believe my theory, look at the situation with Top. He gained the Destroyer power. Why is that? How does he get the opportunity to be a Destroyer? That's because the Destroyer gave him the opportunity to be a Destroyer. The Destroyer can absolutely give a mortal the power to become a Destroyer. Why? Because again, being a Destroyer takes a lot of work.
So you're saying he's got power like you?
Oh, you got that right. It's a form of energy only Destroyer gods can wield.
Which brings us to Top. He's currently being groomed to be the next great destroyer of the 11th universe.
So that is my theory. The Destroyer, the Angels, and the Supreme Cause and the Priest was made because the job of creating and destroying and balancing the universes was too much for Zeno to happen. So that's going to do it for this video. Let me know if you like my theory with a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. Follow me for more, and I'm going to see you in the next one.